5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Yeah, well, you know, we're still working on it. This is Team Leviathan versus Team Leviathan Rejects in the ESL Genting NA qualifiers.
Game 2.
Game 2, yeah. Team Rejects, they didn't have the best game 1. It was a bollocking, actually.
That's right.
We'll check out what happens in game 2.
10 seconds remaining.
Hopefully it's better.
I hope so too. For everyone's sake.
5
Yes, for
seconds
sure.
remaining.
There were some big problems with the...
The draft.
Yes, it definitely felt like they ran into a big wall, couldn't do anything against Tinker, and, you know, maybe they should have gone for a different approach. Right, we were talking about the, well, the other team, New Juggernaut, could be a possibility, right, to force through the March and just take towers, but then there was the Storm Spirit aspect. They ended up putting Viper in the safe lane anyways.
Yeah, it was unusual.
Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
We'll have to see what they do there. Sand can come out again for the Team Leviathan.
Yeah, Kuna Matata played last game.
Same opener.
Honestly,
Wait, is it the same opener?
yeah, I
Yeah, it
think
is.
so, yeah. Their play in the last game was sublime.
Wow.
I know. I've been reading.
Nice. It shows.
BSJ on his tiny initiated
10
every fight.
seconds
He started
remaining.
it going, and he'd always force the Ravage upon himself. With the new status
5
resistance,
seconds
you know, you
remaining.
can tell he's played a lot of tiny.
Take it one for the team. He gets in there to force the spells to come out, right?
Yeah, and that allowed Garter on his mobile Tinker to just kind of
Just gives him
duck and
free
weave.
reign.
Yeah.
What do you think we'll see here?
I think some vision is needed heavily.
The first pick Rubik is quite odd.
Well, when they pick Sand King on Tiny, it's not so bad, right?
It's like he knew they were gonna pick these great spells to steal.
Yeah.
But still, he's not that strong of a hero.
No.
I guess he's pretty general, where he's kind of flexible. You can gank.
I guess.
But doesn't feel that great.
No, it doesn't. He's weak against both of these heroes.
Radiant
On
team
paper,
back.
the spells are good, but if these heroes go on him, he can't do anything.
Right,
he has
he
a
does.
lift. And that's
He's
about
also
it.
just not good in lane.
Yes.
He's pretty weak.
His right click is weak. His Fade Bolt takes a while to scale.
His telekinesis is good when you have 3 heroes attacking someone.
He's
Right?
long cooldown, no damage.
Right. Well, Clockwork. That guy does damage.
10
He also gives vision.
seconds remaining.
That's good.
It is very good, especially into, you know, you can have as much
5
status resistance as
seconds
you want,
remaining.
but if you're trapped in cogs, it doesn't really
I
matter.
guess, yeah,
Dire
status resistance
team
doesn't do
back.
anything. It's
Radiant
the mini
team
stun
back.
anyways, right? And you're stuck in cogs. Okay. I guess you can toss Tiny out, though, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, you keep it down.
All right. Shows what which team I'm rooting for. Huh?
Yeah, don't be using logic.
All right. Well, they're using logic to ban out the Tinker.
Yeah, actually, now that I look at this, Clockwork
10
sucks.
seconds remaining.
You have
Yep.
Sand King, he just leaves the cogs, and Tiny just throws him out.
5
Yep.
seconds
Tiny
remaining.
also has about 1 billion HP.
Yeah,
But
but
Dire team
it's good
back.
for Shadow Fiend. Oh no, they
Radiant
banned it.
team pick.
shit, we're out of gas. Oh, that's that. Game's done.
What else is? All right,
I'll be honest. Clockwork kind of sucks.
at the moment he's real bad. Yes.
He feels awful. And I have a
10
feeling that even
seconds
if he didn't get
remaining.
nerfed, where he lost 25 mana off
You know
Battle Assault, he'd still be bad.
Clockwork's
5
problem is the
seconds
exact same
remaining.
as my boy Invoker's problem. All your
Dire
damage
team
is based
pick.
around magic, and you don't really have any way to scale it. Like there's no percentages. You don't really buy items that scale your magic damage. You only focus on your damage of your spells, right?
Well, the problem is everyone buys 4 Staff or Hurricane Pike, right?
And they're good against Invoker too. They
Yeah.
also buy Hood. Hood is like a super popular item.
10
That
seconds
everyone has like a
remaining.
300 damage talent or 300 health talent at level
know.
15, and they have magic resistance
5
talent.
seconds
A lot of
remaining.
these heroes, ever since talents came out, they just got so much tankier.
Yep.
And then the magic damage
And
was not there to
Invoker and
compensate for it.
Clockwork, they didn't get any buffs to compensate for this, right?
Well, they got talents chain.
Alright. Well, Invoker's talents are... I'm just going on a rant now. But Invoker's talents...
Cataclysm. Huge
wow.
damage.
Wow.
Yeah. Really underrating it.
Ancient Apparition. The perfect example of a support hero that scales because he has percentage involved in his skills.
And he amplifies his teammates' magic damage.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Excellent support hero.
This is like the highest damaging 5 hero in the entire game, probably.
Yeah. And he scales all throughout the game. Even like 80 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
He'll be
Still,
amazing.
You get Ice Blast, no lifesteal,
Yes.
no healing. It really hurts a lot of these ultra late game heroes that relied heavily on
Satanic,
lifesteal.
right?
Satanic, yep. Gyrocopter's the big one that comes to mind.
It also gives you, especially when you have 2 pick-off heroes like Sand King and Tiny,
Yep.
all of a sudden they don't need a partner.
Yeah, they have this follow-up damage, and they can just, look for things on the sidelines by themselves. It's very nice. All right, so what do you pick here? On the
Radiant
side of, we're
team
about to find out. Brewmaster. Okay.
It's good.
Yeah. This guy's a tanky dude who destroys team fights, and he also has a lot of magic resistance with his talents.
He doesn't really care about agent apparition spells either. He can just
No.
ulti and it'll wear off by the time his ulti is finished.
Yep.
Pretty good. But at the same time,
10 seconds remaining.
it's hard to see it working, right? I don't know. I'm not seeing any
5
damage.
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
I know what you mean. The damage is definitely lacking.
And on the other side, I see a lot of damage.
Yep. It looks, you know, Brewmaster, he can kill his ancient apparition.
Yeah.
But these other heroes, not doing a whole lot to them.
Yeah, especially with the status resistance stuff as well. Like on Tiny, he gets spun in the air for half the duration. You know what I mean? The stun from the Earth Panda is already really short. It's like super short. It almost feels like you barely have enough time to get your other pandas to him. And now it's even tougher.
Yeah, it is very tough. But
You know, I don't mind if they go this way, but they need to make up for it in their last 2 picks. They need like super late game
Right.
high damage heroes, right?
bullshit, that's the beauty of the game, right? You get 5 picks. They can
Dire
still round
team
out their
pick.
draft very nicely. Batrider. All right. That's a hard hero to deal with when your support duo is Rubik and Clockwork. You really need to carry like the Weaver, for example.
Weavers, but you don't want to carry like Weaver because you want control, right?
Well, you got to pick and choose because if you lose your lane so bad, the Batrider, you just straight up lose.
What
no
about
matter what you have.
10
what about Lifestealer?
seconds remaining.
You have a good vehicle,
You have 2 possible vehicles, right? The Clockwork
5
and
seconds.
Brewmaster.
yeah,
remaining.
and they have a lot of health, right? Tiny has a large amount. He doesn't have
Yeah.
that
No armor on the
no
hero.
armor.
Also, the all these heroes they're magic damage heroes.
Yes.
You can ignore that. Yeah, not bad at all. It's much better than the Weaver so far, right? We don't know what's last. Yeah, pretty scary Weaver game, honestly. You get stunned once, you're gonna get
You're
exploded.
dead. You're 100% dead, right? The tiny combo kills him.
Radiant team back.
Venomancer.
So is this a safe lane Venom, or is this an off or a mid lane Venom? I'm not actually sure.
I'm not sure what's going on.
You know, when Venom was extremely popular in the safe lane every game around TI,
Yes.
Batrider was actually probably one of the best heroes against him.
10 seconds remaining.
Any rotation with the Batrider or just high levels on the Batrider runs over Venomancer.
5 seconds remaining.
But then at the same time, in the mid game, the wards are really good at canceling Bat's blink.
Finding them, right?
Yeah.
And the wards are always good against Tiny as well. Low armor. They do a lot of damage.
Sure. It is good.
But he already has a lot of health.
Dire
Well,
team ban.
Alright, Death Prophet banned out, so they don't want to have to deal with that same style of gameplay where they group up, press their abilities on towers, and snowball the game that way.
interesting, right? They have 1 pick left. So, Leviathan get the last pick.
10
Yes.
seconds remaining.
Lifestealer doesn't look so good now, right? They have this
5
BKB
seconds
piercing
remaining.
Batrider.
It's still good.
It's good in lane.
Yeah.
But later on, it's tough, I think.
I think it's really
Dire
awkward
team
with Venomancer mid.
Radiant team
Is the
pick.
biggest issue I have. Medusa comes in. Alright, so it is safe lane Venom. I don't know how I feel about
Medusa.
this, honestly. You know, Bat's pretty
Hardcore.
Choose your hero.
OG picked it as the Medusa counter.
Mm-hmm.
That was their answer to it. It works pretty well. Medusa doesn't really like buying MKB.
Yeah, it's true.
Um,
She wants these stat items like the Scotty, Butterfly,
Yeah.
things that help her survive.
and you can get some mana.
oh,
mana burn.
look at Hakuna Matata's Batrider.
Oh, he's
This
mixing
is
it up.
wonderful.
He's ready for the beach and the night.
He's ready for every occasion.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay,
This-
so I feel like Veno has nothing to do in this game. You know, he wants to play that classic style where he takes over the safe lane with wards,
Yep.
takes the tower. Against Batrider, it's very dangerous to push up that far. Once these heroes like Sand King start running around from the back, you can feed every time. And then you also play with this Medusa who wants a huge amount of farm before she wants to be able to do that, right?
One good thing about having the Venomancer safe lane, though, right? You can focus on stacking for your Medusa,
Prepare
which is
for
supports. He
battle.
doesn't really need that much help in lane, right?
Well, against Batrider, he does. That's the problem.
You know, I don't see what Rubik does against Batrider. So
Nope, he doesn't do anything.
I think you just leave him, and you say, you know, I
You know,
tried my
Shane,
best.
We might not get that setup, though. We have Batrider in the safe lane,
Okay.
and Brewmaster might scout him out. Brew actually has boots. Okay.
What do you think about the boots first?
It's good in the 1v1 if he feels like he can't lane anyways, but I think he can lane this. I think Sand King won't want to sit bottom for too long anyways because he'll want to play with Sand King. And he could have just gone for the stat with one more regen and then laned okay, but just a different play style. He might want to pull the wave, right? Boots will help him do that.
This Arc Warden game is pretty good, right? For natural 4-staff buyer.
Yeah,
You can even have 2.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, right? And then the bubble against Medusa. You build Orchid. Good against Brew. And the most ridiculous thing about Arc Warden and Orchid is if they have like a Lotus Orb or Manta style, you can reapply it.
Yep, you can just use it again.
Which
these classic counters to the Orchid just are not as effective.
Yeah. The one new counter that's pretty good at the moment is the Ghost Scepter. It's not.
That's true.
It's not too bad. He is quite mixed in damage, but later on into the game he does mostly physical.
Right. Early on he does a lot of magical, then not so much later on. It's a good point. All right. It looks like they are switching their lanes up on the side of the Leviathan rejects. They know what's happening.
Bloody 9 in the offlane. The offlane clock. I actually watch his stream a lot. Some chill music. And his clockwork is really good. In my opinion.
Nice.
So hopefully.
Let's see what he can bring here.
Kuna Matata. This 1v1 matchup though. Oh no, you don't want to be clockwork in this matchup.
No, definitely not, but he's the 4 position player, right? He's got boots. They're going to switch it up. Then eventually comes down to farm, but
it's still...
What are they going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? They have 3 heroes dedicated for what? Ruby's going to go for the lift in bottom lane?
They can kill with the Gale, but then he just TPs, I think.
He's probably... Well, Clockwork can stop it with the cogs, right?
He's dead.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Clockwork's just going to be
Oh, no, he messed up, but he's still going to die.
Alright, that's what they're going to do.
That was...
Pick him up and kill him.
That didn't seem exactly like the smoothest of operations.
No, definitely not. But, of course, that becomes impossible once the
Firefly
hits
comes.
2. Yep.
Yeah. And early game kills in this patch mean pretty much nothing, in my opinion. The one thing they do is they put your TP on cooldown. Like the gold and experience you gain from them, it's almost negligible.
Right, even though Batrider died, he's still... Nothing changes for him, right?
If anything, it's an advantage, because, you know, spells are on cooldown, people are on lower HP. Okay, top lane, they managed to kill the Brewmaster with a nice rotation from the squad boy.
You know, mid lane, Bloody Knight sitting behind the Arc Warden as well, but he doesn't have level 2 yet. He can cog him back,
Well, what's the play? Oh, so do get the cogs off. Garter starts to attack the cogs, he just walks it off, I believe.
I feel like if he cogged the Arc Warden in, they'd kill him.
As in pushed him towards the Medusa?
Right. If you cog the choke, you can just kill the he bumps into, then you can chase him for so long since you have boots.
True.
But still good play, makes him use the salve. But the Arc Warden is destroying the mid lane.
Yep. He has high base damage. It's difficult to lane against Arc Warden actually, 1v1. Especially if you don't have any summons. Like the natural counter used to be the Invoker. So you could use your Forge Spirit to nullify the flux damage, right?
You didn't have anything to worry about in that lane.
Yeah. But Medusa, not so lucky. She has no friends.
That's sad.
It kind of is. She kind of turns them all to stone, in fairness.
It's her fault.
It really is.
Oh, down bottom, Kuna Matata galed up again. They're saving the lift this time, but
you want to be careful, right?
Yeah.
Here comes the Firefly.
Even Sand King's here with boots.
Oh no.
He's pretty far though.
They're pretty slow. He's just sending a message now.
But that's them going on the Batrider, and they can't do anything to him, right?
Yep.
Up top, Jenkins. He's pretty low. He's okay. Tricky.
The boots proving powerful.
Oh, somewhat powerful.
In fairness, AA, Tiny, not the scariest of lanes, right?
Right. When the Sand King comes in though, it becomes very scary.
Yes.
The Sand King can roam from he's got 2 lanes to kill, right? He can gank bottom, he can gank top, and apply a ton of pressure. He's got options this game.
Having trouble seeing straight.
Let's check out some weird...
Clockwork's mid lane again, but I don't think you can actually kill him.
Oh, there's a bit of mana drain. That's what that one was.
Well, sure drain that mana real good. What's that?
Did you ever look at the experience per minute when you're casting?
Down bottom.
Oh, Jesus.
No, never. I did it once and I thought...
It's amazing.
It's pretty useless.
It's amazing. Purge looks at this all the time.
I know. Not a fan. Oh, boy, look at this. One... Bat's galed.
Yeah, and...
Veno's napalmed.
And he's
running him down.
Yeah.
He's gonna catch him.
He's dead.
Old Firefly might run out to save his life.
The Gale will come off cooldown again. Oh my god, the damage.
He gets cooked.
How did Medusa got a kill actually? Clockwork finding out the AA and allowing Medusa to get a kill.
Very nice. A much needed kill to put Medusa kind of back at it mid lane.
Yeah.
Feels like Garder's just last hitting much better than our brown player, Mr. Sammy Boy.
Well, yeah, that's definitely happened.
Yeah.
It's unusual actually. Medusa's not, her attack animation's pretty good. It's not the worst.
Pretty decent.
Yeah,
it's not hard.
It's not the worst lane. No.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it doesn't really matter. It's only a couple last hits, no big deal.
Yep. Especially on Medusa, right? You just want some levels.
Right. No matter how far I'm doing this Medusa, you're doing the same thing, hitting creeps.
Oh man, the damage.
Yep.
It's Arc Warden.
What if you could put a tree down and it would count as an ally for Flux?
Why would a tree count as an ally?
Because it's your friend. You've summoned him.
Just because you summon something doesn't mean it's your friend. You read fantasy books, you know this.
Alright, whatever. I'm trying.
You really are.
Well, we have the
wraparound from Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins.
Oh no!
Whiffs the club.
Oh,
Bloody Nine's in trouble.
Alright, he doesn't get stunned, so.
He actually didn't get the toss off on Tiny.
Whew, that was actually really close.
Yeah, it was. He had the chilling touch with that too, it looked like. Down bottom. Kuna Matata burning him up. You have died. You are dead.
Oh man, this Venomancer is not really working out very well for them, is it?
Oh, buddy, and he's got no health.
Oh, what is he doing?
What's going on? Oh, Excalibur
he's angry.
him. Little Steve.
Oh no, Firefly's ended.
He's got no mana. Oh, but Bloody Knight, his battery's out too. Oh boy, there's the Gale.
Alright, that was a lot messier than I
Yeah, with the clown shoes on there. Whew. That was quite scary. TP in with a sliver of health, but it worked out. Look at this. Squad Boy's got an invis rune. He might kill someone before the shrine gets off. Nope, not gonna happen.
Oh, it's sad. Did they notice he was there? I believe they did. Oh, now they did. They were pinging for a smoke.
They're still going.
They're probably pretty sad.
Yeah.
He noticed he got blocked as well.
Dire's bottom tower
They have
is
no
under
rope
attack.
though. Yeah, well, I don't know what the story is. Like, Venomancer can't do anything.
Oh no, he can't do anything. It's bad right
Absolutely anything.
Even when he lands the Gale, he still dies.
Oh.
It's so sad.
What do you do?
You get out of this lane. This lane's not for you.
Do you just buy a medallion, go do some ancients?
You know, he can farm the old triangle, right?
Yeah,
this
this place here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is Medusa wants to do that.
Yeah, it's true. But Medusa, she's not there yet. Look at this gank mid lane. It's so awkward.
Dire's
You know the
top
angle. You have the
tower is
Rubik
under
coming in from the
attack.
front behind the creeps.
Yeah.
I made you miss.
Yeah, you did.
Great
Yeah.
job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
That's why we pay you the big bucks, Brax.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh,
Radiant's
mid lane, they're going
bottom
on
tower
Medusa, but
is
she
under
pops the
attack.
stone
I don't know
gauge
what-
and walks away.
Oh. He tried the old tree friend trick mid. Didn't work.
Out high, yeah.
Nah, it didn't work out.
Try. A for effort.
So, on one side, you have this Venomancer that kind of doesn't really seem to be fitting a purpose, right? He's just sitting here.
Well, to be fair, he
for
kind of
no
wants like those level
triples.
3 or 4 wards before he starts to take over a lane, right?
That's
Like,
true.
he's-
Yeah.
Maybe
But
now he'll
they
be
kind of had the dual and triple lane, so he didn't get any experience, right?
Up top. We've got Excalibur, little Steve rotating around, but
This
trying
is
to chase
so
the owl,
messy.
man. Oh no, he's just gonna TP out too. Gank failed. Very sad.
What do you think about the Bat Rider riding an L?
Cool. Owl Rider.
Yeah, L Rider.
I love it. I think it looks really nice.
It looks good, but he's a Bat
Doesn't-
Rider.
I know. We gotta change that.
It's literally his name.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Oh, they do go into me versus you. He's
quite dead.
He's going down.
Or maybe not.
Nah,
One more.
he's down. Bloody 9. He doesn't really want to be in here with PSJ.
No.
He's not happy in this cog. And another double stun from Squad Boy and
All right. Looking rough.
Brax.
Shane, you were just talking about having no place for the Venomancer.
Yeah, well,
He's got nowhere to go.
his home is in the base apparently.
Oh boy. It's not where you want your home to be.
No, man. Look at Clockwork's level 3, Brax.
Shane, the base is like a place you visit occasionally. You don't want to live there, right?
Oh man, this is so hard.
Yeah, that was Clockwork with the Tiny trapped in the cogs, and Clockwork's dying much, much faster than the Tiny. That's a problem.
Yeah. Mid lane.
Stone Gaze again.
Oh no, he's dead.
Is he?
Oh,
Oh.
he missed.
Okay, he's gone. Still, though, you don't want to be running back to base with your Medusa. He's also living there, not visiting.
Yeah, yeah.
Look
Okay,
at his
do you know what
last
this though?
Huh.
Make some space for Bloody Nine to get some experience.
That is just much needed experience.
He really
right?
needed it, right? So
Do it with
he's
flair.
getting in there. He's gonna get level 5. He's
Where is
gonna.
he? He's getting clicked.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's fine.
It's gonna hit him. He's baiting though.
Here's the
Garter,
smoke, yeah.
Excalibur is moving forward. Bloody Nine has the battery assault. Garter doesn't have his ultimate. So here we go. Nice rotation.
Yeah, we're getting things done.
Dire's top tower
That's
is under
more golden
attack.
experience going Clockwork's way as well.
Excellent. On the other side though, right?
Radiant structures are fortified.
You have these like
Yeah, you don't wanna
super
look on the
farmed
other side.
heroes. Like how's this guy getting on? Bat Rider, Hakuna Matata, got his drums.
Dire's
10
top
minutes in,
tower
he's level
is under
7,
attack.
nearly 8.
Yep. Pretty much wherever Bat Rider shows, nobody wants to play there.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Oh. Especially now Jenkins has no ultimate. He has no escape mechanism.
Oh, Jenkins is on the hunt. Hamster mode sees dog. That's about it. He's just saying hello.
Yeah. Well, he didn't actually say hello. He just
Dire's
stalked
top
them a
tower
little bit.
He
is
messaged
under
him.
attack.
On Steam and said hello.
Ah.
He's watching.
Oh, BSJ going for a different
Radiant's
build.
courage
Jenkins
has
gets the
been
curve.
killed.
Invis run with the Drunken Baller. He one-shot that thing.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
So I was saying BSJ going for the Shadow Blade instead of the Blink because of wards and Clockwork Flare and
Yeah.
all this just annoyances.
It's good, right? There's a whole bunch of vision tools that kind of make Blink not as good.
Yep. Just a way to counteract that.
Yep.
It's nice.
Flexing the brains a bit.
I also like I much prefer Shadow Blade on Tiny just so you scale a bit better with your right clicks.
Yeah, it gives you the stats, right?
Oh, does this work? Oh,
Stole the creep.
BSJ God!
God.
Oh, that was like MLG no scope.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
Oh, Gale hits on Squad Boy. He just runs forward.
He's God.
Yeah, he has a TP if this nonsense continues. Oh, and he's away.
Dire's top tower
Jenkins is just
under
running
attack.
at him.
Not enough,
Radiant's
though.
Yeah, the
bottom
only one that
tower
can stop
is
him there
under
was
attack.
Excalibur. AA ulti is committed to bottom. It's no one.
You know, a normal player would have walked into that A blast, but not Jenkins. He's insane.
Yeah.
Runs through the tower.
He's on a different level.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, Bat Rider's pretty much had these couple minutes alone. Nobody's
Radiant's
messing with him.
bottom
He farms all the
tower is
waves,
under attack.
jungle.
Oh,
Dire's middle
Midas
tower
complete.
is under
And
attack.
slightly late Midas
Still
on
good
Arc
though, right?
Warden. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You're playing Arc Warden.
Radiant's bottom
Excalibur
tower has
might be in a bit of trouble. The ulti isn't up. Can he just... No,
Nope, not gonna happen.
he is not a lever.
Alright. That's a very much needed kill. You know,
Midas complete though.
That's true. Midas complete. There's only a 1,000 gold lead. in this game.
Radiant's middle tower
But the
is
Midas
under
on
attack.
Arc Warden will change that very quickly. Like, he accelerates from now, and then he reaches another point when he finishes the Maelstrom, and then the boots of travel.
Yep, it
It's-
gets ugly real fast.
Yeah, it does.
But I guess now Clockwork's level 6. They see Dog in the mid lane. Jenkins has split
Oh.
with Arcane Ring too.
Very nice hook from Bloody Nine, goes in on Dog. Split is committed for BSJ. They use a Venom ulti, you have died. Gets it off from BSJ. Oh, but Squad Boy with a very nice stun from the back line.
BSJ
BSJ,
made it up.
he's getting brought down pretty quickly. He did buy out the Shadow Blade.
Oh,
Venomous
he's dying
Gale is
to the
applied.
disease.
Yeah.
He's fine, right? He's good.
You know
Luckily
what that is?
Tiny's-
You know what that is? The status resistance.
Yeah, luckily Tiny's pretty, does well against the disease.
Mid
Oh,
lane.
Jenkins.
Went in a bit deep.
Yep, tough stuff.
He has to make the space though, right? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to create all the space for Medusa. Yeah, so status resistance works on everything. Right.
The Gale duration. It
Dire's
should.
Yeah.
middle tower
Yeah, it
is
works
under
the
I
Gale
believe
attack.
it
duration.
does, but I'm not It makes sense it does.
It does,
That
yeah.
it would, right?
Yep.
Nowhere does it say it's only disables.
It's everything.
It just says status resistance. Being poisoned, that's a status.
It should work on positive stats too to balance it. Oh, Dog.
Oh,
No
boy.
TP in the inventory.
Oh. Gives it to Rubik. There we go.
Oh my God. That's
Little
not.
Steve's in business now.
That's not what you want to be doing.
Nope.
And he's celebrating with a little spin, a little taunt.
I like that.
Look, he's having a grand time now.
Big old smile on his face.
Dire's
Oh, I'm
middle
ready.
tower
I'm
is
able
under
to do
attack.
something, guys. Look.
Yep. Oh no. Up top, BSJ has the Shadow Blade. He's gonna find you have died.
Oh, and he doesn't really have much
It's
health.
rough.
Yeah, he's 0 now.
Yep. He has 0.
His item build very weak on the old health points.
Yes, the phase boots into the Force Staff. Not many health
Radiant's
points on
middle
that one.
tower
Oh,
is
BSJ.
under attack.
He did the calculations correctly, but the server lagged.
Dire's bottom tower
that'll
is under
take rates.
attack.
Yeah, that'll do it. Blink dagger finish. Bottom lane. Lasso open.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Yeah.
No, you are right. There has been a lot of space made for Medusa. Mask of Madness.
Yeah.
That's about it, but...
Let's check out the net worth.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh boy. Let's check out something else. I do like the buyback status. The fantasy points.
That's good.
Did they stop? Fantasy points don't do on anymore.
Do they?
No, they're all 3.0.
What a shame.
Did they see that smoke? I believe they did.
Yes, they did.
That
ward was right on top.
Dire's middle tower
Look at this.
is
They don't
under
care. They don't have
attack.
the Medusa.
They're just like Excalibur's just happy to be outside.
Yeah.
On the other side, Medusa, he goes down. That smoke.
Oh!
Nearly. All right, Garter finishes him off with the flux.
No, the hook shot hits the teammate.
Oh no, Garter's getting gone on the Ice Blast, doing a lot of damage. On the back lines though, Excalibur wishing he didn't smoke with his team.
Yep.
When BSJ lands, he's going to be angry. Very nice stun from Squad Bite. Now Bloody 9, he's in pretty deep. Squad Bite, no mana, no stick. He's a goner. Oh.
Nice kill.
They're never stopping though. They're applying this.
Battery's up for this.
Do you have a combo? No, BSJ's out of mana.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
the turn applied. No.
Any detection?
No. Oh, sentry,
sentries.
not what you want.
Not good enough.
Oh,
A lot out there.
BSJ.
That was Steve, Excalibur.
He's so salty, actually, I'd say. You know, he bought out places as 2 sentry wards.
Ugh, rough life.
Oh, man. They do get the Observer on the high ground, but that's about it.
So, you know, the biggest thing is they're living and dying by the Medusa, right? If this guy gets farmed, me greater than you at mid, then things can happen. But
He's not getting farmed.
He's trying. Farm's just not there quite.
You'd hope he's trying. But it's tough, right? Like,
It is.
Tiny plus AA plus even Sanking could nearly solo kill him with an epicenter with the AA blast. It's close, right?
At least the Leviathan rejects secured that triangle of farm, right? Those 3 jungle camps, sentry ward, got the observer ward on the high ground, so they probably feel a bit safe there, which is good. They need that area to farm. They have 2 big farmers of that area.
It's on the courier. It's too late. Well, BSJ, his net worth is really high. Yeah, okay, he just has 2k gold in the bank.
farm.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Kuna Matata. Very nice pick on the safe lane.
What a wonderful
Yeah, no, man. Oh no. Kuna Matata's walking all over them. Brax, help me out here.
Why does fire come out of the owl?
I don't know, actually.
Shouldn't it be...
Like nighttime or something. Or like dead rodents.
That's my biggest problem with this game, honestly.
What, the lore?
Yeah, the owl's shooting out fire.
Well,
Where does it get the fire?
maybe, doesn't the Bat Rider have it on his pack at the back of him?
Not on this one.
Ah, that's true.
Well, anyways, let's move on.
Fix your microphone, Brax.
All right.
You're useless.
Testing. Could be better.
Now they can hear you. It's probably worse, actually.
Yeah. Well, you
They
guys probably enjoyed this much more when I was basically muted. Alright, so Shane, we were talking about that scary point when Arc Warden gets to the Maelstrom. He's almost at Maelstrom.
Yep.
He'll have it after like
You know,
one more wave.
actually, for the rejects, this Arc Warden's a blessing.
I agree. It
This-
definitely,
This hero does nothing.
Yep.
He just wants to farm his items and have a grand old time.
Yep, I agree.
He,
If it wasn't for this Arc Warden, then they probably could be moving towards these tier 2s, right?
you know, even Roshan getting objectives.
Yeah.
But Arc Warden's like, nah, I'm not into it, boys. I just want to farm.
The Arc Warden plays the same game as the Medusa, right?
Yes, it's very good. But,
Speaking of
you know, the Medusa's dying. And Arc Warden's not.
Well, he's got his fair share, really, as well. But he's currently not.
Oh no, do they have follow-up stun? Yeah, stun up on 1 from Squad Boy, and Jenkins is a goner. And there's slam dunk from BSJ. He's obviously been practicing these tree grabs.
Yep, for sure.
They're on point.
He's been doing a lot of math, too, getting the last hits with the tree grabs.
Yeah,
Looked
very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I agree. The Arc Warden pretty much hasn't done anything in this game, right? He's secure in the late game, and because of that, it's given the rejects some more space in this game. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't even be able to farm their own jungle.
Yep.
But it finally looks like Leviathan are going to make some moves towards this bottom tier 1 tower.
It's getting to the stage where they don't even need him.
Yeah,
Right?
it is, right? BSJ is he's doing some heavy lifting this game.
He's played very good in both of these games, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe the experience at the summit has taught him a lot.
That's a good point. That's what that does, right? When you're on the couch there talking about Dota, it empowers you.
If you, I heard if you touch Arteezy, you gain 1,000 M more.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Radiant's top
I'll make sure to touch
tower
him
is
next time I see
under
him.
Probably shouldn't tell people that.
Well,
It's too late now.
yep, it is.
My secret's out. Yeah. Garda's just, like, this is the style of Arc Warden. He literally doesn't want to do anything. Right? You just, you want to farm.
He's
farm.
a lane pushing machine, and that's about it. Without boots of travel, it's not that effective, too.
I'd like, he's going for the pike, then boots, right?
Well, maybe just the force for the clockwork, right? Okay. Force also very good against the Brewmaster, too.
That's true.
Yeah, then they'll have 2 against that, but...
Right. Initiate onto Akuma Tada. Can they get the follow-up stun?
Pretty awesome. Dude.
Oh no! Oh, he made it over the hill! Squad play with a double stun! They all blow up the A blast, evaporates them. On the other side, Jenkins is still trying to commit to getting anything. But the AA can't. They don't do any damage with the Fire Panda. Oh no. You can maybe get him with a clap.
You can clap him.
But at what cost? Oh my.
Monster kill. That's even without our board in there, right?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, right? The 4v5 fights.
Whew, tough stuff.
It's looking very grim.
Well, on the bright side, Medusa still farming. That's what it's all about. Hitting those creeps, acquiring net worth. Just maybe not doing it fast enough.
Yeah, he keeps getting caught out as well. The warding.
Yeah, look at this. Drops the stone gaze and the TP. They have the lasso.
Ooh, they get it!
No.
Oh my god!
They can't catch a break.
How does that happen?
It like charging in slow motion, and he pulled out the Aether Lens.
You know,
that cast.
you know what that is? If that was a bat, he would have got to turn to stone. But it's the L cosmetic.
Takes longer to turn to stone. You're right. Very true.
That's some lore.
Pay to win. Good God.
Oh no. Alright, 4 staff is now complete for Garter. He's extremely hard to gank now.
Oh, look at this. Bloody 9, Invis down bottom. Can't kill him.
Don't know, he's just having a look.
Scouting out the area. He actually walks into the tower so they see him.
Oh no.
Well, he couldn't kill him anyway, so he shows himself to apply the pressure, right? Now they're thinking he's there.
Oh, wow. They're not reacting though, because they obviously don't care.
Well,
I know he's dead.
This. Now they bait him on the sentry. Alright, maybe not according to plan.
Tough times. I know, Arc Warden's just laughing at him.
It's tough.
Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, Garter. 10k.
You know, we were talking about him doing nothing, but now he's building up the net worth. Look at him go.
Pretty soon, Arc Warden kind of...
Oh, Jenkins pops the split on the high ground for Akuda Matata, but he forces out.
Oh, Jesus.
He split as he saw him coming up to try to get the solo kill, but it's just not happening.
Good effort, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, so Arc Warden's a hero. You don't really notice him in the game for a while. And all of a sudden, as a support, you're just dead to this clone. That's why, like, he gets a boots travel plus 1 disable item, right?
Yep.
And it's very difficult to play into. Alright, so seems to be we just watch Medusa and the action will come to him.
That sounds about right. Every time the Radiant see Medusa, they just run at him. They're smoked up. Heading towards the mid tower, they're looking for some people behind probably so they can just hit the tower.
They walked into tower range, but... Do you see how AA is playing? Have you ever seen an AA play like this?
He's manly, isn't he?
Yeah, so far forward. They do get a tier 1 tower for the Leviathan rejects. Yep. Alright, seems like someone on the team convinced Garter to play with them.
Yep. Please.
Please, I just want to let us win.
Structures are fortified.
Honestly, they can't really respond to these tower pushes very well, right? Tiny takes them so quickly, especially with the Arc Warden more. And then, of course, Arc Warden, this guy is the best defender in the game. He loves this.
Middle tower has fallen.
What is it? 13. Is he going to hold the racks for like 15 or 16 seconds without them doing any damage?
Yep.
How long is Glyph? 5 seconds. Yeah, so it's like 17 seconds.
They find this big stack too.
Oh
BSJ
boy.
Wipes it up.
He's nearly level 16 or 18 as well. That max ulti coming on.
Look at this. They're camping on the high ground.
Oh.
He's going to show me on the creep whip too, and I'm sure they'll just charge in.
Excalibur's sitting behind, but he's not going to be able to do anything.
No Arc Warden.
Bloody 9 evaporates. He's not even able to get the play mail off. BSJ's beyond godlike. He is turned to stone on the backside. Batrider, he is taking a lot of damage. The AA ulti hits onto the Medusa. In comes Squad Boy with the epicenter. It hits on everyone. Jenkins is in, but it's still 20 minutes too late.
Yep, Jenkins in alone.
Oh,
Nobody invited
no.
him to the party.
Oh god. Just get one kill. And now he's out. He's piecing.
Yep, he's trying to book it.
Alright, they kill the Fire Panda to remove the damage. He does spin up. Can they time it? I think. Oh, it was close.
He's gone. That's a tough one to
That's
stop.
the in and out. Gets the AA kill.
The classic in and out.
Oh, well demonstrated from Jenkins Dota.
Very well done.
Regeneration.
But yeah, there's, I don't know, they just can't fight.
It's real bad. Right?
Tiny goes on anyone, one-shots them as long as it's not Medusa. And then she just doesn't deal enough damage, right?
Even if he doesn't one-shot him, the AA blast will guarantee the one-shot for a long time.
Right. Bloody 9 getting run down to up top.
I'm not sure I want to watch, but I'm going to watch anyway.
We all know how this ends.
Poor lad. He gets the beat down, and on the other... Oh! Jenkins.
They call him Fast Fingers Jenkins.
Boom.
Yep. Well demonstrated.
Well... You can blink out all you want, but it's not going to do anything, really. It looks cool.
It does look cool. Saves his life, that's what it does.
Yeah.
But you're right, they still have the same issues, right? They're getting heavily out-farmed. Tiny is a serious problem. They can't do anything about him at all.
Net worth.
Yeah. And Arc Warden's, he's just playing his game. He's having a good time.
This game, like, if you look at Arc Warden's items, you think it's like 30, 35 minutes in. You know, they're pretty so stacked.
Yeah, he has Mjolnir now, too.
And on the chicken as well.
Yep.
It's like...
And what do? Right? It's just Medusa farming, but Medusa farming doesn't feel like it's going to change anything at all. Venom's also kind of farming, but...
Well, what does Venom do with items?
Right. Well, he does a lot with items, but he just doesn't have any.
Oh. They find Medusa out again. They get the courier as a bonus. He won't have mana for the ulti. He has a stick. Gets it off. A blast hits. A blast is on top. Oh, the BSJ with a sick throw. Veil with the Venomancer ulti. They're chasing them. BSJ, they get one kill. Kuna Matata as well. Bloody Nine's not letting him escape. Oh, they managed to use up. Arc Warden's in on his
He doesn't
own.
have his clone, though. 2 seconds.
1 second. He has double force. Can he get it off?
Wait, do they know which one's real? Maybe they don't.
It doesn't seem so.
Oh, no, they're baffled.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Bloody Nine figured it out.
Okay, but the Blade Mail's going to kill him. Very nice play. All right.
Oh,
Okay, this is a bloodbath.
it is indeed.
You have died, managing to force staff out at the end.
Yeah, Ice Blast misses.
All right, he wants to go back
He's
in.
back in.
Oh, he wants to be back out.
Oh, boy, he's spear vesseled up again.
He's dead.
He's not.
Oh, the TP. Okay. All right, Brax, break that down for
All
me.
right, so I'll break that down for you real quick.
Thanks,
First of all,
man.
we had the Dire going on Medusa, and Medusa got the stone gaze off, turned everyone to stone. Once they're stoned, they can't do anything. When they're stoned, they take more damage from right clicks.
Wow.
And Medusa had a double damage. Tiny took a shit ton of damage there.
He was also, he was just doing nothing, right?
Right.
Generally, he's focusing the supports, chasing them down.
That was the big difference, right? He was going on the Medusa there. That ended up tanking everything.
It
Couldn't really
was
get to the support heroes.
It was all this item, the magic wand.
Ah.
He had no mana for his ulti, but he had 17 wand charges. He got that off. Medusa, the best hero in the game with a wand, actually, because it gives you, the double value
Just so efficient.
from the mana and the health.
Speaking of Medusa, he's been spotted out by
You know,
Mr. Promo
Oh,
Code.
God. Gets the ulti up again.
Gonna get turned to stone.
He says, oh. Oh.
He gets turned to stone for such a short time, doesn't
That
he?
was almost embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, Bloody Nine's in now. Perhaps
Hey,
he doesn't want to be
ulti
in.
might hit. They're going in. Jenkins, he's in. He stomps the ground. That's about
A
it.
bit hesitant, right? They don't know who lurks in the darkness.
Yeah, well, look at this guy. He's coming from behind Garter.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And he came in a bit late in the last fight. That was the main reason they lost, right? They had no damage.
Right, it was a really awkward time too. He came in, didn't have his ultimate quite up yet, so.
Dire's bottom tower
little weird.
has been denied.
The one thing about Arc Warden, when you play it usually, you want to play off your timings, right? You want to play off your ultimate. When your ultimate's up,
Right,
you want to
then you're
check
strong to fight.
if your boots of travel are up, and then you're constantly active with your clone, right? So when a team fight happens at an unexpected time,
Right, when the enemy starts it, then the
Yeah.
spells are on cooldown. You're nowhere near as powerful.
exactly.
Look at this, Roshan. That is so fast with the bubble.
TB's out on the clone. Manages to pressure the lanes and get rushed on. Balanced and fair.
You know, this whole concept
Mid
of
lane,
having
what am I
that.
hearing? Oh, they're going for a kill. Oh, that was real forced.
Alright, so another down 2.
And he's going to turn it.
Same
He's
thing.
dead. Nice kill. Primal Spit committed, maybe a bit early. They're looking
Perhaps
for
a
more.
bit of a premature split.
It happens.
It does happen. Happens to everyone, guys. Don't worry.
Don't feel ashamed.
No.
Oh, BSJ, he's back in. He blows up You Have Died in seconds. This time, nobody's getting turned to stone by this Medusa ulti.
Yep. Oh,
Bat Rider blinks in. They have him isolated on the low ground, right beside the Arc Warden and the
so
AA.
fast.
Bloody 9 comes in. He wants to die too.
That was an excellent toss by VSJ. Tosses him onto his teammate just to die.
BSJ.
You guys know where to find them.
Oh, man. Now he picks up the tree with the arc. Wait,
He's whacking the cliff.
wasting his tree.
Oh boy. Not quite calculated, but that's okay.
Alright.
Medusa buys back to defend. Alright. That's, this tier needs a lot of farm, Shane. And when you buy back...
Especially when you don't really have any damage items.
Right. I'm pretty sure Tiny, yep, he can still just hit this. Nothing changes.
He's drunk now.
That's true. Jesus.
At least when you're drunk, you can't miss the tree. Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't waste your tree charges. And then no one can hit him. Oh, honestly, Arc Warden.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Here raises some questions.
Which one?
Why is it in the game?
Dire's
Oh, Arc
middle
Warden.
barracks
Yeah.
are under
This mechanic.
attack.
You're right. It definitely brings a whole different, whole new mechanic.
Just
right?
this
Look at
one,
this.
this magnetic field. That's all.
Yep.
I don't. The rest of the hero is perfect.
I think you can argue about the.
Oh, they find Medusa. He uses buyback. The hook in on top. Squad boy with the epicenter on top. He's running out of mana.
He's dead.
Oh, he's still on cooldown. No buyback there for 70.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Dire's middle barracks
They
are
do
under
have.
attack.
Buyback.
They do have the bottom tier 2 tower.
That's true. They won't lose just yet.
So they do have time. Garter. He's TPing in with his clone after using the shrine. He's gonna push this lane in so
They got
BSJ
plenty
can.
of time.
Yeah, BSJ can follow it up. What does he have in the career?
Radiant's top
BKB?
tower is under attack.
It is.
Oh boy.
Dire's middle
Promo code
barracks has
BKB.
fallen.
That was very witty. You're getting great at these jokes.
Thank you. I try real hard.
I know you do. He was up all night googling
Dire's
synonyms
bottom
for
tower is under attack.
BSJ, apparently.
Couldn't find it in the dictionary. That's the this thesaurus, I mean.
World Clash Excalibur. He's gonna taunt.
He's baiting.
But
Look at him go.
Aegis BKB, they're committing everything. It's a nice ulti from You Have Died. Everything is used though, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, and the fire's doing so much damage.
Now
BSJ
Tiny's
comes
back
back
too.
and he's mad. Still has the BKB. He's not even using it. He just got it for style points.
Doesn't even need it. Tosses the tree for the last
Oh, and the fade back.
hit. Yep. Nicely done.
Dire's bottom tower is
Good
under
basketball
attack.
player.
Jenkins gets the evade so avoids the slow.
Good dog, just messing with him.
You know,
Dire's bottom tower has
This
fallen.
is embarrassing, right? Ancient Apparition.
is
forcing
chasing
out
your
Brewmaster.
He chased into the base.
Dire's bottom tower
Not
is
afraid at
under
all.
attack.
All right. Arc Warden.
See what happens. We
Got the filth.
Venomancer buyback.
Orchid on the chicken.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Look at this illusion, how much damage it does.
Yeah. Does it just kill him? I think he's dead. Oh no.
It's rough.
And Guard is gonna kill You Have Died as well, it seems. Orchid has been sent to him, so he does have a complete now.
Oh, look at
Dire's
this.
bottom
Oh,
barracks
dear
are under
God.
Sees in the flux.
Dire's
And they get
bottom
more.
barracks.
Last one's up again
Jenkins
too.
is in. He's gonna get orchided. He's dead.
You're basically predicting the future. Hydrogen is dead.
So it looks like Team Leviathan get to keep their name for another day.
For another, until they get challenged once again. This match, guys, was the grudge match between Leviathan and Leviathan Rejects. This is for the rights of the sponsor. Very important.
I don't think it's anyone's ever done this.
No. First time in Dota history. Well, this is what we were talking about. Excalibur, support hero against Arc Warden, not fun, but he's alive. For now.
Radiant
This was tough.
victory.
Tough might be an understatement.
Yeah, it was
This was brutal.
extremely brutal. Like, you know,
This is one of those games that builds character, right? It's gonna shut you down in the beginning, but you'll learn from it. It'll make you a stronger man afterwards.
I hope so, because
I sure hope
I
so
hope they're
too.
not all just crying.
Yep. I hope nobody's suicidal.
Oh dear, it was tough. All right, so let's just break it down. I guess.
Sure. I was not a fan of the Venomancer pick, especially against the barrier.
Yeah,
I thought it was
lane
very, very
stage
bad.
was pretty wonky. Bloody Nine felt out of place.
Yes.
On his clockwork.
He was trying to make rotation in all these places that just
Yeah,
wouldn't happen, right?
Like, excuse me. He's rotating mid for a Medusa on an Arc Warden. And Medusa's like, well, I can click a little bit.
Wait, Mystic Snake, it's almost up. Don't worry. Let me cast it.
Yeah. Pretty tough. The one thing that kind of had going was later on into the game, Medusa did kind of farm pretty quickly. She died too much though.
Yeah, that's true.
Where she was getting ganked the vision game from
It's just what happens when the enemy team starts to take over, right? You have the Shadow Blade Tiny running around looking for heroes in the back lines to one-shot. There's not a whole lot of places you can farm at that point. Very hard game.
tough stuff.
Yes, tough stuff indeed.
It honestly, I think the draft was the main deciding factor. Like maybe there's a difference in skills, sure, but the draft.
It always starts at the draft.
The drafts were definitely when we were like a bit worried.
Right. You can see clearly from the draft that they're going to have problems at this stage of the game against this certain matchup, and then they're going to have to babysit them so long that these support heroes that want to rotate can't rotate.
Okay, so we'll be back soon with some more ESL Genting NA qualifiers. We're not sure what game we have. We'll update the
We'll
overlay.
figure it out, guys. Don't
and
worry.
We'll see you guys soon.